Welcome to Youth Music, home to discovering new up-and-coming bands from numerous different genres every single week. We just can't get enough new music, and we hope you're all the same, because we are back with episode 16 of Bands You Need to Know, featuring 11 incredible up-and-coming bands ranging from pop-punk to metalcore. But before we begin, be sure to like our page and or subscribe to our channel for more upcoming content like this. And while you're here, check out our Band of the Week, Hollywood Nightmare, and the title track off their debut EP, Scary as Fuck.
Crying away, best you won't even stay. So you can say what you wanna, but all you'll get is rejection. Looking away, I can't show this face. I'm scary as fuck. I'm scary as fuck.
And now, on with the episode. First up, we have a four-piece pop-punk band based out of Detroit, Michigan. Forming in late 2017, they spent a little time crafting their sound and playing some local shows before releasing their debut EP, Never Good Enough, in late 2018. Oozing with intriguing, energetic rhythms, astounding vocals, and choruses that won't leave your head for days, they bring back that good old mid-2000s emo alternative sound. If you're a fan of Mayday Parade, Newfound Glory, and State Champs, then you could be fond on this. Hopefully we don't need to wait too long for new music because we've played this thing out already. Join the club and check it out. They are Common Ground.
Where did I go wrong? Did you lose yourself in someone else? Where does that leave us? Was it ever good enough? I got caught up in the moment, and I got lost inside your eyes. And now that part of me is missing. I'm not doing good tonight. I'm not doing good tonight.
This next four-piece from Hudson, New Hampshire, formed in 2017 and made their debut with the single Social Plague, which was followed up in November 2017 with the release of their debut EP, Collapse. Displaying elements of metalcore, deathcore, and gent, this band is most certainly a driving force, and their live shows only back that up. Sharing the stage with bands like Upon a Burning Body, Spite, Degrader, and many more, they don't show any signs of slowing down. They just recently released a brand new single called Going Ghost, which shows the band really come into their own, sounding more confident with a solid flow. With the addition of rap vocals to the mix, taking on an almost new metal approach, this song is an all-out banger. More music is coming later this year, so keep your ears open. If you're a fan of Emure, Wage War, Victims, and Fit for a King, then check this out. They are Callosity. This next three-piece alternative pop rock band just released their brand new EP, Nightlife, which we can't get out of our constant rotation. Massive sing-along choruses atop the expertly laid riffs and swaying rhythms. Go listen to this and you won't be disappointed. This impressive EP isn't even their first rodeo. They released their debut EP, Home, in 2016. They have grown a lot musically since then and have really come into their own. Bearing a straightforward edge to appeal to audiences of Dance Gavin Dance, I the Mighty, and Pierce the Veil, all while expressing pop vibes found from artists like Panic at the Disco and Set It Off. They are called Hello Atlantic.
Angry
Not very much is known about this next band as they just debuted on Friday. They are a 5-piece post-hardcore / metalcore band hailing from Italy. Hot off releasing their debut single Like a God, they demonstrate why they are a band to keep an eye on this year. Intense vocals, glitchy breakdowns, they're bringing back that good old 2011 metalcore sound. If you're a fan of old Asking Alexandria, Capture the Crown, and For All I Am, check this out. They are Stain the Canvas. This next band from Ontario, Canada, formed in late 2016 as a 3-piece. After gaining a few new members, they released their debut EP, Invisible Wounds, in mid-2017. 2018 saw yet another member change. Lead vocals were taken over by Jordan Cope. His entrance into the band marked a more artistic and emotional approach to the metalcore genre. Halloween of 2018 saw the release of their sophomore EP, Incantation, which contains a lot darker thematic approach than Invisible Wounds, expanding the vocal versatility between guitarist and clean vocalist Josh D. Tommaso and Jordan's shrieking highs and lows, as well as featuring vocalist Michael LaBelle of Horcrux and A Skylight Drive on the track Fragile Minds, Shallow Graves. The band plans to release a new music video very soon, and new tunes will hopefully follow. If you're a fan of Fit for a King, The Plot in You, and Currents, then you'll dig this. They are Past the Verge. Making their debut in 2015 with their album Lost at Sea, this now 4-piece post-hardcore band quickly caught the ear of Standby Records and then released their label debut Ascension the following year. A few lineup changes took place, leading to guitarist Seth Davis moving up to the lead vocal position as they recruited a new guitarist, Trey Hawkins. With this new lineup, they began working on their brand new record Compassion in Unlikely Places, which was released on January 25th. This album stands out as a highlight so far this year, as they bear a much more in-your-face sound than ever before. With the raunchier riffs supplied by Hawkins and the versatile vocal performance by Davis, they're leaving an impactful mark in the scene. Just as they can get you moving in the pit with tracks like Only the Broken Evolve, The Void, and many more, they can also draw you in with catchy melodic tracks like the single The Departed, making this record heavy, melodic, fun, and also relatable in the lyrical department. They are Light the Fire.
'Cause I am a fancy about it. I am the one who needs to change. Instead of always being broken hearted, pick up the pieces, finish what I started. I am the one who needs to change. Won't you take me back? I can't stand the way this feels. So sick of going through the motions.
Becoming an official band in early 2018 after singer-guitarist Taylor Bellew released the debut EP Wasn't Our Season earlier in 2017. New members were brought in hopes on capitalizing on the exciting and energetic sound Bellew captured in the EP. If I must say, if the solo EP is this good, I can't even fathom how good the new material will be. They are currently working on their new tunes and are set to be released in the spring, so keep an eye out by following them on their social medias. If you're a fan of As It Is, State Champs, and Neck Deep, then you're in for a treat. They are American Secrets. Five-piece post-hardcore / metalcore band from San Antonio, Texas uses their music almost as a coping mechanism, with their appropriately named debut EP Therapy Sessions being released in late 2017. They have been an unstoppable force in their local scene, displaying as much heart as hostility with tracks like Ship Set to Sail and Son of No Man. They leave a glorified mark, and that's exactly what keeps you coming back for multiple listens. The band have a very busy year planned, so keep an eye open. They are Mourning Sun. Up next is a solo project from Sheffield, UK. Created by Luke Harris, he made his debut in mid-2017 with the release of the EP Unidentified Flying Object, which displays nodes of ambient, progressive, groovy, and atmospheric sounds, which would ultimately become his trademark sound. You can call it everything in between. He then would release his next EP, Time Will Reveal It All, in mid-2018, coming out the gate with even more raunchy metal riffs, showing there's much more up his sleeve. He ended the year releasing a new single in October, and is set to release a brand new song along with a music video on February 20th. Showing influences from Smashing Pumpkins, Deftones, and all the way to Periphery and The Contortionist, we really don't know what to expect next. Only 2019 will tell. This is To Live Like Slaves.
Can you feel this? Can you?
Forming in 2017 by social media connectees Nikki and Enrique, they started crafting their somber atmospheric sound. More members would join and would eventually release their debut EP Ritual in 2018. Chock full of dreary guitar licks, blurred ambient vocals, and groovy undertones, this EP is luscious. Being influenced by Deftones, The Contortionist, Slowdive, and Whir, you can rest assured they bring a lot of diversity to the table. Be on the lookout as they plan to release a 7-inch LP later this year along with a single or two, so get with it and follow them on social medias. They are DAZE. frequency of connection is so important to this next rock/post-hardcore band from Tucson, Arizona. The sound of passion, hope, and authenticity, their music is more than a song but a message for lives to be changed and feel at refuge. The band has achieved so much in the 3 years that they have been around, whether it be traveling from California to Texas, playing with bands like Of Mice and Men, We Came as Romans, Bless the Fall, and many, many more, or having released their debut self-produced self-titled EP, along with several singles, and their latest self-produced EP, Lost in the Night. Their grind and passion for creation never ceases. With much more in the works for the near future, they continue to create, pursue, and inspire. If you're a fan of Crown the Empire, Bring Me the Horizon, Memphis Mayfire, and Paris, then you'll dig this. They are Echoes.